Hi guys, I'm Potato McWhiskey and welcome back to Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6 in a modded Deity playthrough. Now just a quick reminder that we are playing with the TCS Omnibus mod 1.2.3 and there will be a link to getting that mod in the description of the channel. We are playing on Deity, on online speed, on a shuffle randomized map. Now if you want to know the exact details of the game setup, make sure you check out the first video in this series, but we're going to jump right back into things without spending too much time talking. We're going to make some decisions about our cities. Now the very first thing we have here is a bit of a decision because we've just finished researching some social policies. Now it only unlocked land surveyors, which makes us grow faster, and we're not really in a position where we want to be thinking about buying tiles at the moment, in my opinion. So we have a few decisions to make here. We have the cistern here, which gives us housing at the cost of 1 maintenance. Now we don't actually need housing at the moment, so I don't think we can spend our time on that. So the real choice we have here, in my opinion, is between the Hanging Gardens, a settler, or the kiln. Now, how far away are we from getting early empire? We're 8 turns away, so theoretically we could get kiln and the Hanging Gardens in that time and not really hurt ourselves too much. Especially if we settle this guy in like 3 turns, we could also even hit that timing much better. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab a kiln to sort of boost, although that doesn't really help me with settlers. I might actually try to just squeeze out a builder here to get this city even online even quicker and get these builders over to it. We'll see how it all works out in the end though. I think this is like a pretty reasonable set of decisions I've made. I want to get this guy over to the city. Now I want to settle on this tile, so I want to make sure I don't block myself. So I think I could settle here reasonably safely and it captures the rest of these tiles, because I want to use my land efficiently without kind of leaving myself to dry. Now I do think I'm going to need to get these silk online because I'm pretty low on amenities once I hit my next population. I think it will make a lot of sense here if I got this mine online to help this city grow and produce quicker. Okay, he attacked me over there. Now I'm going to just keep resting here because that's what I want to do. So that guy should be pretty safe here, even with this guy attacking him. And I'm going to make sure I get this slinger inside my base. Well, my base inside my city and get him resting. Now this new builder has a pretty important job. He's going to sit around and do nothing for the time being, because we are going to be building probably... what should I get here? I think maybe getting getting 2 slingers in the meantime makes a bit of sense here. Or maybe we could even get a scout. I think I'll grab a scout and a slinger while we wait for early empire to finish. These are kind of units where it doesn't hurt me to do this. I think I will get this online because it's an amenity and it also makes the tile almost workable. That's like kind of an okay-ish tile later on in the game. Right now, because I have such good tiles, it's not a particularly good choice for me at the moment. Now, I think I wanted to settle you here. Yep. That's definitely where I wanted to settle you. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do here is something a little bit sneaky. I'm going to give this city the wheat tile so that it can grow a little bit quicker. And then I'm going to switch this city to working the wheat here. I'm going to grab this builder and get him over there to improve it. So this city should grow a little bit. It has a bit of its own problem, actually, in that it has a production problem. So I think I'm actually going to change what I was doing there. And instead I'm going to go straight into housing with this city. So let me reconfigure what I was doing there. I thought I was being clever, but then I remembered this city's going to have pretty bad housing problems early game. So I'm going to want to go and work this tile and go straight into a granary, because it's going to give me that +2 housing. Now I could go for a kiln, which would get me these buildings quicker, but I think actually the growth would be pretty nice. So I'm going to get this builder sent. I don't think I'll send him over there, actually. That doesn't make sense in my opinion. Okay, so we managed to get early empire, which lets us do... Wait a minute. Oh, that was the boost for early empire. Whoops, my bad. So how about we send this scout down this way. Make sure you get the hill terrain promotion. Okay, we have a Pantheon. Let's have a look at the Pantheons that we can choose from. Now we have a few interesting choices. Now, to be fair, the mod doesn't really change the Pantheons as far as I can tell. But, you know, there's still interesting choices. And I think in this position, the culture from pastures is really strong for my civilization. Now, if I just have a look around here, I do have a lot of wheat, and I do have a lot of bananas and stuff. So maybe something from wheat or bananas could be pretty interesting also. But I don't think there actually is something that affects wheat in this game. Maybe that's something to be added into the mod at some point, making wheat stronger. Although then you would probably have to decrease the amount of wheat that spawns, so who knows. I think I'm gonna maybe go for the +1 culture from pastures, just because it gives me even better, it makes these tiles like even better than they are already. And you know, there's still a couple of pastures over here that I can pick up. So I think this culture is gonna really help me out, really help me get ahead of the game. Okay, so we have one more turn, and I think I'm gonna spend that grabbing a scout. I know I said I would probably get a slinger, but I think I actually don't need a slinger. I think I can get away with scouts. Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. You should move. Yeah, you should actually move. Oh wait, no, the city-state's gonna kill that. If the city-state does what it should. Oh no, it killed itself against my unit. Okay, so we unlocked early empire, and this gives us the +50% production towards settlers and allows us to take open borders. So let's go into here. We no longer need God King. We do need the colonization. Confirm that policy. Now the next civic we're going to want to get is the political philosophy. And now it's time to spam settlers. So let's make sure we have some pretty damn good tiles being worked. Yes, we do. Alright. Now this city, it has a little bit of a growth problem, but that'll fix itself over time. We need this scout to do its thing over here. Oh, we found a goody hut. That's pretty nice. I'm going to just upgrade this scout. Oh, that was a mistake. I guess I need to move this guy now. Not exactly what I was hoping to pull off here. So where are we going to settle our next city? I think we're going to settle it over here because we get a free road. So let's get this scout let's get this builder heading over to maybe get this wheat tile online for that city. I'm also going to want to get this online over here, which is the sort of canal city. Actually, it probably even makes sense to get that city online even sooner, because it's going to give me a boost for a technology I'm going to want to explore the rest of the world. Because I can't actually explore certain parts of the world at the moment, due to the fact that this is an island map. So I'm going to make sure you grab that tribal village. Organized religion boost, hey. And a political philosophy boost, hey. These are all nice things. I will definitely not be complaining about this. Alright, so let's see here. Get back in the city and rest. We've got a settler popping out here. It looks like someone has been defeated. Now this is a little bit misleading. It usually means somebody killed a city-state. And game, I know you want me to go here, but I'm settling on the stone because I want a canal city. This is actually probably my very first like actual canal city in Civilization 6, because I mostly play on the Pantheon map. Ooh, and we could actually get a pretty powerful holy site here. Now the question is, let's have a look at the great people here. There's quite a few people going for the great people. So, that's kind of a hard thing to justify going for this, because it's such a huge investment when I could just go for writing instead and beat everyone in technology. So I think I'm going to skip this, even though I actually think religion is actually better in this mod and it's more interesting and more valuable to invest in. It's still like hard to justify. I don't have stone. Someone else built the hanging gardens. And I think we just keep going settlers here. It just makes the most sense in my opinion. So we want at least 3 more settlers. We'll see how many we go for in actuality. Oh my god, get out of there and rest. We're gonna need some naval units here pretty soon. And I think once these things get out of my way, I think I'm gonna go for Classical Republic here, because that seems like the best decision in terms of SimCitying, you know, building lots of buildings, building lots of campuses and districts and all that sort of stuff. Now I think I'm going to go for the +2 influence points per turn towards earning city-state envoys, and I'm also going to be picking up I'm going to keep the +50% production towards settlers for now. And let's have a look at some of the choices we have. We could go for more growth, we could pick up some gold and faith. I think we already have our Pantheon, so I don't think we particularly care about God King. Land Surveyors is like okay because it's growth, but I don't think it's particularly useful at the moment. So I think I'm just going to grab God King because it's more gold than Silk Road at the moment. And it's +1 amenity, you know? It's not terrible. Okay, so let's have a little look here at the civics tree. So we just finished political philosophy, and we're going to have to make some decisions about where we want to go next. I think it probably makes sense to go for something we have a boost to anyway. I don't think we're going to be getting a theater square too early, although we could do it. It's justifiable to get a theater square fairly early, perhaps, because we do have some. No, we don't have any of those technologies. Never mind. I thought we had some of the things that theater square boosts, because districts now actually give boosts to you sort of resource tiles. I think here we're going to go for the safe sort of play and go for. Let's see here, jurisprudence. I don't think we care about the religion along the bottom here, so maybe we'll pick up the... We'll go sort of down the middle tree, we'll grab this. We'll go for jurisprudence, I guess. That'll pick up a lot of the stuff along here. I think we want to go for recorded history. Let's have a look down here. What do we want to go for? I think we definitely want to go for serfdom at some point. I don't think I really care. A lot of these things I don't particularly care about, but maybe we'll go for... Maybe we'll go for an early sort of culture district. We'll go for maybe one culture district just somewhere so we're generating some. It took a little bit of time to make that decision. Now, we have a couple of things we could do with this guy. We don't actually need any more improved tiles here or here. This guy's just going to sit around and wait until the next... Oh, that wasn't what he was going to do. He was going to follow this settler, actually. That's what I was doing. Now... I think that was the old one. We have a road. Okay. So hopefully once I get this settler settled down here, I can start getting a little bit more scouting done. You should kill there. You should also kill there ideally. Now, there's danger, so why don't you head up this way. Okay, we have another settler going out. I could probably fit like another 1, 2, 3 cities in this land. So... we'll think about that. I'm not too interested in getting a great profit this game. I think I just want lots and lots of settlers. Okay, let's have a look here. Yeah, I think I'm going to settle over here. Makes sense to me in my opinion. It's going to be kind of a weak city again for a while, but it will pick up eventually once we put a little bit of investment time into it. Now this builder was heading over here to this... to where this the settler was going, so we're gonna have him make his way. We have another scout here. You should automatically explore. I need to get some triremes or something to clear these out. But I think after I go for riding, I'll go for sailing so I can pick up some sea units to control my territory. Why don't you pick up that tribal village? 20 faith. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's not very useful. It's kind of irrelevant to me. Ouch. You're just like randomly eating damage from this guy. Unit needs orders. Why don't you rest up a little bit? You should go rest. You stop being dumb. Okay. Now, right now this city is about to finish a granary. So I guess I'll wait a turn before I make a decision on whether or not I improve that horses. That horses would be really nice if I'm going for any sort of military play. Unfortunately, I think I'm kind of isolated. So going for a military play isn't really an option for me. Okay, we just unlocked the shrine and the inspiration. Shrines produce +1 science and +2 great scientist points. This is why going for a religion is more viable in this mod, because you have things like this which lets you transition your faith into other things. And I think that's really good for the game. I think that's something they should have definitely maybe considered in the actual game, the main game. So this city can grow a little bit, so it might be worth it to actually put this horse online and work it. It's going to grow anyway, regardless of what I do, so I'm going to just put that horse online so that I get the +1 culture and all that sort of stuff. You should move to this tile. Oh look, we found Hong Kong. That's really nice. We also picked up some tea, and we have a canal city, which I'm pretty satisfied about. So, you are going to be doing something for me. You have just finished a granary, and I don't think I particularly need anything else from you. for the time being. I would like to get one holy site, and I might get it in this city, because this city actually has stone to work, right? So this would... incense, wine, and stone. You know what? It's probably not worth it to go for a religion in this game. So I'm just going to pretty much ignore holy sites. Let's grab a kiln in this city, because, you know, long term it's going to pay itself off pretty heavily if we're building buildings. You should go on to alert. You should rest there. Okay, another player has been defeated. I've met the city-state of Hong Kong. They want me to make a great writer, which is actually something we can do. Or at least it's possible in the plans we're working on. Now, something I might do is I might grab one more settler and then quickly build a campus and purchase a library. And then go back to building settlers. But we'll see exactly how we're going to do that. Okay, you should go there. And similarly, you're going to want to go straight for a granary. And I'm going to need to get a builder over there to help you out. Well, actually, let me see here. I could purchase a builder here. And I'm making enough gold to do that. So I think I'll purchase a builder here. Yeah, that makes sense. And then get this builder over here to improve that stone. End the turn, wait and see what happens. Alright, so we have another settler. Now, where do we want to go with this settler? I think we have some pretty fine city locations at the moment. I think grabbing this one up here is pretty good. It looks like a pretty reasonable one. So we're going to send him on his merry way. Now, let's have a look here. We don't want a holy site. We do want to do some other stuff. So let's see, what can we waste a turn on, sort of quote-unquote waste. I think, yeah, waste a turn on a kiln. Why not? That sounds okay. Now, this city here is definitely going to need some assistance. I was considering building a holy site here. It can do... I think the city can get away with building a builder. Do I have... No, not really. I don't really want to build a builder. I think I'll go for, like, kiln into granary. That seems reasonable. Let's get this warrior probably just back to town to defend. Okay, what tile are you working? You are working the wheat. So let's get a little bit of extra growth in this city. Oh, I can't move there because there's a settler in the way. So we'll just wait you there. Okay, so we should finish this kiln in one turn and then go for a campus. And that actually works out really nice for us because the kiln gives you bonuses for building districts. Now, here's the thing. I think it actually is worth it to crush the sheep here underneath the campus. And it'll make sense later on when I show you how districts work in this mod. Because the mod really does change how a lot of things work. We are getting pretty close to where we want to be wrapping this episode up, but we'll do probably 1 or 2 more turns before we do this. Now, please go scouting properly and stop getting your ass kicked. Let's throw down a quarry here because I want the masonry boost, and I also want a reasonably okay tile for this city to work. Let's do a little bit of a review of all the tiles our cities are working. I think, yeah, these are perfectly acceptable tiles. Let's have a look at you. You're still working the 5 like amazing tiles that you started with. How about you? Yeah, work that wheat. That wheat is perfectly fine. So, you know, we have what seems to be a pretty strong empire building up. Now, unfortunately, we haven't actually discovered any AIs, which is kind of a bummer in my opinion, because I was kind of hoping that I could show you some of the cool interactions with the AI you can do. Who am I kidding? I just wanted to kill people with allegiance, but I kind of spawned on an island, so I can't kill people with allegiance. I mean, I guess I could kill these city-states, but, you know, what's the point? So let's send an envoy, recruit a great writer, build a campus. I am constructing a campus, so these are potentially things I can pull off. Maybe next turn I will switch out of the settler policy. So what are you doing? You could use mine. We get this mine online, get the city a little bit of production. You should go on to alert. You keep making your way over here. I think this tile makes way more sense because it grabs more of the ocean. And the ocean is a lot better in this game also. Looks like one of our trade routes just finished up. So we finished the technology. We are grabbing the... The hell were we doing? Oh, we just finished getting this. So maybe we'll switch out the production of settlers, because we're not building settlers at the moment. So let's do a little bit of a switch here, and we'll go for production towards builders, just in the meantime while we're doing this. And I think also I might switch out this and go for... Oh, but I don't have any naval units to build, so I'll keep that in place. Let's have a look here at the social tree. Now, like I said, kind of have a few interesting choices here. We grabbed music. We don't have 2 of these, but we have so much culture that it doesn't matter. Now the question is, do we build a theater square here? And I don't think we do. I think we actually skipped the theater square in the city. Aquilalia. I don't know how to exactly say it. We could probably grab a cistern so this city can grow a little bit more, and I think I will do that. We'll go builder. I would like to get a builder, but these guys will just kill it. So I'll go cistern here so this city can keep growing. Although I could grab a campus pretty quick here, actually. Now the question is, where am I going to put this? I think I would put the campus on the river, right? Or yeah. Well, let's have a question here. Where are we going to put our industrial district? And we're probably going to put our industrial district there. So, yeah, I think it's reasonable to put our campus district here, because we don't really have anywhere good to put it, so getting those 2 campus districts will let us get the boost for this, so maybe we'll get a different technology. So let's go for state workforce. We'll spend a turn doing that. Maybe we'll grab games and recreation. Okay, so we have another trade route available to us. I think, actually, Hong Kong makes more sense here, although I could give this to one of my cities. So which city is like going to struggle the most, I think? This city should be okay. This city will struggle a little. This city is going to super struggle, although... it's hard to say. I think I might just go for the Hong Kong money and production. You should be exploring, but you're useless. Go rest and keep trying. Eventually, that scout will be useful. I should probably just control them manually until I have sailing. I was kind of hoping that I could just like fire and forget these scouts off so I could reveal the map. I think scouts take a lot of like micro for very little gain. So we have here now, we have Corvée, I don't know. But basically, wonder production. We're not building wonders, so we don't care. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I want to remind you that if you want to see more, like if you want to get if you want to get notified about the next episode coming up, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It'll pop them up into your newsfeed. It'll let you know when the next video comes out. Also, if you want to directly support the channel, make sure you leave a like on the video. It really does help me out, and I really appreciate every time someone does it. If you want to give me some feedback on the video, please leave me a comment. I do my best to reply to all of them, and it really makes my day when people interact with me. Please notice me, senpai. Alright, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.